Hello guys, it is Cade with DaFoShizzlers, and I'm doing my segment on how to with Cade, and I'm Cade, so let's get started. First, all you're going to need is a segment of a straw. You can use the full straw as long as it's not bendy, or a McDonald's or Burger King straws, because those things are flipping huge around. And so, but you don't want too small of a straw, because then it won't make any sound. Basically, the way it works is it's like a reed. You're going to bite down on one end to a certain point, so I'm going to bite down on mine, and make it flat. It doesn't have to be super flat, but see how it's like flat on this end. And now you're just going to make an incision here. So I got that. And an incision there. So now the flat part of my straw comes to a point. So yeah, you just have to bite it down and get it real flat. I've already bitten mine down, so it's already really flat. Is bitten a word? If it is, leave if you think that's a word down in a comment. But anyway, I've bitten mine flat, and now that's flat and round on this end. I'm gonna pinch it. I'm just gonna pinch it just a little bit on the round part. That's what she said. But anyway, you're gonna stick the pointy end in your mouth, and the way it kind of works is like a reed. And so you're gonna stick this in your mouth and pinch down on the straw just a little bit, and kind of like make an elephant noise if you ever taught how to do it when a kid, like. Something like that. Yeah, just pinch down and do that. Well, it's kind of bad. I might need a new straw. And kind of hum and buzz into it. It's kind of weird to explain, but it's basically how you do it. And obviously, the rules of music, the longer the deeper, and the shorter the higher. So, that is how you do that. And you can also, the way it affects it is like, see how I didn't really cut, I only cut it like a short part. If I start like, here, I'll show you. If I make my point even longer, a different sound will come out. See how it comes more to a point instead of like a stub? It just changes the whole way on how the vibrations come out. And also, it's kind of hard to explain. I'm just going to make a little incision right in the middle and turn it sideways and make another little incision meet in that corner. So now, oh gosh, I have a little camera. You probably can't tell because this webcam stinks, but I have a little triangle cut out of my straw, and now I can do this. Or you can just do this if you really wanted to. But it's more fun because it's kind of like a recorder or a flute, but you can't really blow this way, but oh, that one didn't work. Darn it. There we go. And you can make more than one incision. I'm going to make another one. So you can actually like write a song with a straw if you're really musical. And it's just something really fun you can do with a household item, or if you're out to eat at a restaurant with a straw. But I don't know how you'd cut a straw at a restaurant. But there's lots of ways you can do it. Like you can make, I saw a guy, I know it sounds kind of weird, but I think he used a plunger, and he like made it hollow and then cut it to a point just like this, and he actually made a huge one where if he pulled in, it's really hard to explain, but when he pulled in, it made a different noise. So it's kind of like a recorder, what's that instrument where like you play it and you have to pull that part in? It's a brass instrument. Oh my gosh, I'm having a brain fart. Did I really just say brain fart? Anyway, there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do with this. And it's really fun because you can hide it in your hand if you make it small enough and go. Darn it, it's not working. back up. You can make it small enough in your hand, like this. So people you think that you're doing it with your hands. I get so many people on that, and they're like, "How do you do that?" And I was like, "You use it like this part of your skin vibrates." You can just make up a bunch of lies. It's a really simple thing to do with the straw. It's fun. I actually learned how to do this in music class. She wanted to show us what it reads like and how, like, because it is basically a reed because this part vibrates. I'm done talking, and you guys can go experiment with that. Remember, tip sizes, angles make it sound completely different, length, different sound. Just a really fun thing you can do. This has been Kade with DaFoShizzlers on how to with Kade. Oh gosh, that's a mouthful.